All right, guys, so in the next video, it's fairly long. It's not your typical dog training video, right? You're gonna just see dogs being dogs. You're gonna see Annie here, the standard poodle. Some of you may remember her. I did a board and train with her about a year ago. A little recap on Annie. Genetically, she's a very weak-minded dog. Like, she struggles with any changes in her life, okay? She really has a hard time. She did very well when she was here, but it was very difficult at first to get her just to function as a normal dog. A lot of little quirks, a lot of little fears that just haunt her mind that there's no reason for it to be. But she wound up doing very well, okay? Now, once I sent her home, I had done several follow-ups with her and her mama, but there were a couple of things that I needed to be done with Annie. Anyone that knows me knows I do not push tools on people, any type of training tools. My goal is to get people away from training tools, okay? But there comes a time where with certain situations, training tools are going to be massively beneficial when there's a physical discrepancy or there's something where you need to equal the playing field. So for the past year, Annie's mama never really used an e-collar with her, never put it on, even though I trained her with it. And that's fine, I don't care. Except for the fact that I knew eventually it would be needed. And if she's not consistently putting it on the dog, it was going to be an issue. And I won't get into all the details. Now, fast forward up until a few months ago, Annie's mama had a really awful accident, like terrible accident. She's a wonderful woman, love her to death. She loves her dog. But now there's a massive change in what she could do physically. The problem with Annie is if there's wildlife in the backyard, deer, turkeys, rabbits, like, she's not gonna listen to mama. It's over, it's done. And physically, she cannot be putting her on a leash and letting her drag it around, because now it becomes a dangerous situation. So I went back down about a week ago and I said, you have to start putting this collar on every day, and I'm going to change what we did so she's going to be able to accommodate your lifestyle. Annie has to accommodate her mama's lifestyle now, and for that to get done well, where both can enjoy each other, like, the tools are going to have to be part of it. We don't have another option here, okay? So mama did what I asked, started putting the collar on her, not using it. I just need her wearing it every day, because I know the headaches we're going to deal with this dog. She's going to just change and not want to do anything, especially at her home. Well, of course, once she put the collar on, she just froze. Wouldn't eat, and she's never had a bad experience, by the way, never. Wouldn't eat, wouldn't move, wouldn't go to the bathroom, wouldn't go out into the yard to go to the bathroom, just shut down. And so she would only eat or go to the bathroom once the collar came off. And I won't go into any more details there. This is long-winded enough. So I agreed to go down today and pick Annie up. And my whole goal, I'll probably keep her a week. If I have to keep her longer, of course I will. My whole goal is just to get her to start acting like a normal dog. And a big part of that is going to be being with my dogs. She's going to see what it's like, again, to be a normal dog, and that this new thing that we put on her shouldn't change her behavior whatsoever. All right? So this is Annie. Once you see this video, she was probably here about a half hour, maybe an hour, and then I let her out with the dogs. Listen, I even put bark collars on my dogs. I only own one e-collar, so I don't have e-collars for all my dogs, 'cause I just don't use them very often, right? So I have bark collars in there. I didn't even turn them on or anything. I actually had her watch me put those collars on each dog right in front of her pen before I left her out. Will it make a difference? And does she notice? Does it register? Maybe not, but that's okay. I'm going to try every little thing I can to help her understand this isn't a big deal. All right, so when I first let her out, she was a little hesitant, little, starstruck, right? But you'll see it doesn't take long before she starts being a dog, right? She peed with the collar on, which she won't do at home. She pooped with the collar on. I'm not sure if you can see the poop because she was in the corner, and because of the tripod, you don't get to see the whole yard, but I think I say when she does. She peed, she pooped, and she played with the dogs. She had a good time. and she's only been here 30 minutes or an hour at this time, okay? So for the next week, the whole goal is to just get her acting normal, no matter what situation we put her in, no matter what tool that we have on her. Because if we can't get her functioning properly with the e-collar on, she's going to have to find a new home. Like, her mom just won't be able to do it. She can't. Like, there's no way, and that will break my heart because she's a wonderful, wonderful human who loves her dogs. But in order to keep her in the home, the tools are going to be a big part of it. All right, so here's the video, Annie's first thing, and I'll keep you guys updated. It's not your normal training video, right? And I tend to show shit that nobody wants to watch. I get it, but dog training is not always very sexy and exciting. But our main goal is to start getting Annie to feel good about herself no matter what the situation, to believe in herself, to have the confidence just to function as a normal dog, so her mom could open the door and let her out, and she could run around in her big beautiful backyard, and she can go to the bathroom, and if there's wildlife there, she doesn't blow her mom off and, you know, get stuck with rabbits in her mouth because she just caught baby rabbits. That's simple. No other tool could provide that kind of freedom and safety. All right, so here you go. Thanks for watching, for anyone that does. All right, buddy, keep going. Mango. Hey, keep going. Good girl, man. Buddy, leave her alone. Good girl, Annie. Good girl. So I don't know if you can see over there, Terry, but she just peed. She's got the collar on. She's dragging a leash. She went and peed. Normal. Get out of there. Leave that alone. What you got, Mango? making sure I don't leave. But this is good for her. There she goes. Atta girl, Annie. Don't take no shit, girl. Be fierce. Good job, Luca. Luca's right here by my side, of course. He's like, I don't care about no one but my dad. This is so good for her. I have to explain to people what we're doing. Basically, she just has to learn all over again how to be a dog. I'll explain later more. Come on, Luca, let's go participate. Good boy, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come over here. Stay over here. Come on, Annie. All right, buddy. Leave her alone. Let her poop. So I don't think you can see it, Terry, but she's pooping right now with the collar on. So she just pooped over there in the corner. People watching this gonna be like, who cares? There's purpose behind it. Come here, buddy. Buddy, down. Come here, Luca. Luca, come here. Over here. Down. Hey. Down. Boy, buddy. Buddy, down. Buddy, get down. Stop, Annie. Free dog. Come here, buddy. Over here. Stay over here. Come here. Stay in front of the camera. Hey, buddy. What's up, Luca? Come here, buddy. Come over here. Come here. Stay over here. on, Luca. Good job, pal. Little bitch. You're sneaky, Mango. What's that, Annie? What you got, Annie? Good boy. You're a good girl, Annie. You are. You are. What you got, Mama? What you got? Mango, be nice. Good job, Annie. Well done, young lady. Good job, Luca. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mango. Thank you for being you.